You are abusing your pie spirit. Look how sad and lonely he is. Hi, I'm Barbara Weldons, and I work for the Pie Tin Agency. Your pie spirit is the most important part of your life. Bake your pie spirit the pie they deserve with a premium pie tin. For only $9.99, you can make your pie spirit happy. And what's more important than that?
This is the story of Pie. It was March 13th in the year 1915. On that day, a little baby was born. 3 years later, the boy got a pie for his birthday. This was no ordinary pie. The boy was rushed to the hospital, but the poison was too strong. The boy turned into a spirit. 1 year later, pie started mysteriously disappearing all over the globe. 100 years later, the boy tracked down the great-grandson of the man who turned him into a pie spirit. Would you like to know more? Did you hear what the pie spirit did today? No, what did he do? He gave another pie to Mr. Harris. This time it was mushroom flavored. Oh! I wonder if Mr. Harris got sick from it. Oh, we're coming up on a dangerous part. You have to be careful. It's the cake spirit's house coming up soon. The cake spirit and the pie spirit have been in a war for ages. Yeah, the cake spirit can't get over that there's a pie day but not a cake day. Oh no! It's the cake spirit's house! Run! Run! This is the official entryway of the Pie Spirit's home. That must be the Pie Spirit coming in. He can turn invisible. Moving on with our tour of the Pie Spirit mansion. This is the official Pie Spirit sitting room. It's where his pets usually hang out. We have our dog, and we have Stinky the cat. Also, where the Pie Spirit sit and eat pie. This is the official Pie Spirit dining room. It is where the Pie Spirits eat pie and sometimes clarinets. This is the official pie baking room. It's where all the pies are made. It always smells delectable. Mmm. This is where the Pie Spirit sometimes eats his pies, but that only happens on nice days. It's not a nice day today, so he's not out there eating his pie. This is the Pie Dungeon of Doom! Didn't the Pie Spirit talk about putting Mr. Harris in the Pie Dungeon of Doom? Oh, I believe he did. He's always talking about putting Mr. Harris different places. He's very mad about Mr. Harris taking his trumpet and not feeding him ever. Yes, he is getting starved. He does eat pies that he makes, but they aren't the same as pies he gets from Mr. Harris. And this is the Pie Spirit's office. It is where he writes all of his many notes to Mr. Harris. Oh, look, Stinky's coming in!
I am Mia. I am Seth's younger sister, and I serve the Pie Spirit. and I like to bake. Wah! Hi, we're the Pie Spirits Kids, and we're here to tell you about life at the Pie Spirits house. We have a lot of pets. We've got a fish, we've got some mice, we've got a cat, and, oh yeah, there's also the pie dogs. Yeah, I hate it. The cat, his handwriting is so messy, you can never tell what he's trying to say. The mouse, he'll write us notes, but we can't even read them, they're so tiny. Exactly. And the fish, don't even get me started on the fish. Not only does he spell every 2 words wrong, it's always soaking wet. Yeah. And the dogs, well, they just bark. They don't even write us notes. Yeah, they just bark. Like, how are we even supposed to tell what they're saying?
Bill Nye the Science Pie. Bill, 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 Bill. Bill Nye the Science Pie. Science, rules, flowers, and ingredients in pie. Bill Nye the Science Pie. Woo!
One of the Pie Spirit's favorite pastimes is playing his trumpet. Whenever he plays his trumpet, it rains pies. But until a couple of months ago, he didn't even have a trumpet. We think he stole it from a guy named Mr. Harris. Yeah, except for the Pie Spirit's trumpet has been missing. They think that Mr. Harris stole it. Last time that the Pie Spirit's trumpet was missing, he stole Mr. Harris's keys and hid them inside a saxophone, which he then ate. It happened to be Mr. Harris's saxophone.
Open up! It's the Pie Police! Oh no, what did we do wrong? You guys didn't do anything wrong. We're looking for information about Mr. Harris. He's committed a few crimes.
Hi, Mr. Harris. I'm the mouse. Now I have 2 requests. 1, don't let the cat near me. It's very important. The cat cannot go near me. If the cat goes near me, I'm gonna die. Now, my second request is that I need a cheese pie. Why does the Pie Spirit get pies? And I don't get pies. I need a cheese pie. Give me the cheese pie now. Welcome, Mr. Pie Spirit, to your interview with the Pie Spirit interviewer.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
I have a couple of questions for you today, and I know everyone is dying to hear the answers.
Okay, what's the first question?
All right. How did you come to be the Pie Spirit?
Well, when I was about 3 years old, it was my birthday, and I got a pie. Little did I know that this pie was poisoned. The next day, when I woke up, I was a pie spirit, and I just had this sudden urge to start stealing pies all over the world.
Very interesting story. Question. Do you know who gave you the pie?
I don't know the very first person, but I have tracked down his great-grandson. It is a man named Mr. Harris. He teaches band at West Middle School.
What are you going to do now that your trumpet is missing? At least I've heard a rumor that it is.
Yes, my trumpet is missing. Mr. Harris took it. And I have already taken my revenge. This is his clarinet.
Who all is in the Pie Agency?
Well, for sure, I know that it's all of 7th grade band at West.
But some of the bandmates' siblings are also sending notes to Mr. Harris. Also, some select few from other band classes and just a few from the choir class have been sending notes also.
Why do you send pies to Mr. Harris?
Well, the very first pie that I sent was poisoned. It was supposed to turn him into a pie spirit, but I gave him the wrong pie. So now I've just been sending him pies in the hope that he may send a pie to me one day. I'm starving, you know.
Is there anything else you want to tell Mr. Harris about yourself?
Yes, I do. Okay, so one is give me back my trumpet! Number two is that I will haunt you forever. Okay, so number three is that there is going to be a little baby pie spirit that will haunt Mr. Harris's child. Its birth date is September 3rd. Oh, this is a very good clarinet. Oh.
Introducing our newest character, Harry Potter.